Fonio is an ancient grain from Africa located on our nutritional guide. Today I'm going to make Fonio Porridge. To begin, I add 2 cups of water, spring water that is, or distilled, a pinch of sea salt, about 1 cup of Fonio, and then I'm going to add it into the boiling water gradually and stirring the entire time that I'm adding it. Also, I'm going to continue to stir while I begin to get the fonio boiling in the pot of water. You want to make sure that it does not stick to the bottom of the pan, so you really must stand and stir it when you first get it going. As you can see, it does not take long to begin to cook, but you really want to watch it because it will absorb your moisture really fast. The fonio absorbs the moisture and as it's cooking. And so you want to make sure your moisture is good and it's not evaporated or it's not being absorbed into the fonio just too quick. And you know, because if it happens, it's going to burn. And so I got it going at a good consistency. I turned the fire down just a little bit, my temperature, cooking with gas, and I covered it, as you can see. And so once I took the lid off, I determined that I needed to add more moisture because evaporation and because of the fonio, it absorbs the moisture. As you can see how it's beginning to thicken up and it's beginning to really cook. And so my moisture needed to be replenished. And so now I'm going to add about another cup of water, making it about 3 cups right now of water. And so you will need to watch your fonio to determine how much additional water you need to add. You know, because in the beginning we only started with 2 cups. But you can see how the fonio is really cooking up pretty good here and adding more moisture. I don't want my fonio to burn. Trust me, it's not hard to burn on the bottom of the pot, so you really need to stir your fonio. And so what I'm going to do is move it from the front eye to the back eye where it's much smaller and just simmer it now. Cover the lid, put the lid back on, I should say, and allow it to simmer. But before I did that, I just wanted to give it a good test. And so I was satisfied, and that's why I simmered it. As you can see, I'm loading my bowl up here. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. It's up to the individual that's going to be eating it. And also, I topped off my porridge with some dried apples, currants, raisins, and walnuts, crushed walnuts. I drizzled it with a little avocado oil and a pinch of sea salt. And then I gave it a really good topping of date butter. That's really simple to make with spring water or distilled, and you blend it to it gets really nice and creamy.
Oh no, this is good. This is good.
And she's really enjoying this bowl of porridge. You can too. Make it for yourself or your children. It's a wonderful meal.